Take it away, Adam.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even do this shit for money, but they buying it in droves like it's half off. If Diggy got a show out there, you know he about a show out there. Girl on my arm, Russ on the.
Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's your boys, Chris, aka Flores, Pete, aka Crack, aka Voodoo, and we got Chad here, aka Mr. Rush Mellow, aka Mr. Number One Dad Gaming, and obviously your boy here, Doughboy. This is MLC's first podcast, the Misery Loves Company podcast, where we're going to explain kind of which direction we started with, and we're going to go from there. We're going to bring you guys all the way up to 2019, give you guys a little backstory. Who wants to take it away?
You know what? I'll jump in here. So, before we get to MLC, let's talk before MLC, just so we can kind of see where we all came from. I've been playing online games since PlayStation 2 days. Always been Voodoo Monkey. That's been my go-to name. SOCOM, et cetera, et cetera. Fast forward PS3 days. Resistance Fallen Man. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Started playing with a big group of guys that we all know, and
We big boy.
that we met up throughout the years. We became something bigger than what we all started with.
No, definitely. We actually all started meeting each other around Modern Warfare 2 era, end of World at War. We started playing together. I was obviously playing on my brother's PS4 because I was younger than him. I didn't own a PS4 yet, but I met up with this group of guys. I was playing with a different group of guys, and we started running shit together. We played a lot of hardcore search and destroy. Then we started to branch off into other things. We actually started off with joining pretty much your guys' crew, which was 13N. Give a little background story about that.
All right. Well, 13N. I mean, that was Lou Daddy and a couple other people. We were playing back in the day. 13N was an exit near where me and Chad lived, 13 North. So all the guys that played in that were pretty much local. And on top of that, it was a hardcore search and destroy team only. And, we all got sick with it eventually. So we kind of broke off. You guys were your thing. We were our thing. We became Misery Loves Company because we're all a bunch of degenerates. And, it's good to hang out with like-minded assholes. So
yeah, no, definitely.
Here we are.
Yeah. Flores was actually the one that came up with the name. We were all arguing in a group chat pretty much about what our name would be. Chris decided, like, hey, we're all fucking miserable, so we might as well, we love each other and we have company. Misery loves company. That pretty much branched off of that. We actually, what'd you say?
It encompasses us all.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You see that he actually has the jerseys in the background. Those are the OG, 2014 jerseys right there.
Damn, I almost put mine on too. I'm not gonna lie, I was this close.
Yeah, but who's the only one that has the tat right here? Look at that.
Damn, it's real. To the grave,
motherfuckers.
But we're gonna cut that shit off and frame it later on.
You're gonna cut my arm off.
That's a thing. They do that shit.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna pay for it. I want your skin.
You want my skin?
Hang it up on the wall.
Yeah, I'll squeeze the gravy out first, and then I can put it on the wall.
Bro, I'm real hyped for our new gear. I'm real hyped for our new gear.
Oh, dude, the people don't even know yet, bro. People don't even know.
This is the only logo you guys are gonna know because it's hot, it's fresh, it's new.
Yeah. We actually got that design.
The design from these ones to the new ones is gonna be a lot nicer.
Yeah, I mean, it's come a long way.
I want just a straight black sweatshirt and just that little fucking logo right there on the chest.
Listen, we're gonna go on a little road trip here down memory lane.
Yeah. Okay, let's take us on the road trip.
We're going down the road trip. What is this?
Oh my god!
What do we got here? What do we got? I mean, if I'm pointing at it because I can't see it.
You good?
That's like the original logo right there.
The OG. We're gonna go down the bar wall here to our little zombie logo. All right, and that's our trip down memory lane.
Yo, we had some dope ass fucking logos.
Yeah, no, even back those were back in what, 2012, 2011. Those logos we had those.
OG.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's
Let's
OG.
let's
And
give
then
a little
the-
background about like ourselves as players. You go ahead and start, Chad, first.
Players.
Damn.
you said Chad? Yeah, we're having like video.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk. I mean, so I started really playing RPGs. Like, I'm like a huge Zelda fan. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. And that was pretty much what I played on the PS2. I played a little bit of SOCOM Navy SEALs, like crack. And then when I got my PS3, I played Modern Warfare, but I played it primarily by myself. I played World at War, but primarily by myself. And actually, I don't even think I owned World at War, if I'm not mistaken. But then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and like my life changed. That was, and I wasn't even good at the game. I'm still to this day not good.
Yeah, but you had a different gamer tag at that time, didn't you?
Yeah, it was GCHNYADM, which
I didn't
was
like-
New York Giants and Met, and then Chad in the middle. It was
I didn't like him then. I didn't, just because the name.
Crack like once every 18 months pulls it out of his ass out of nowhere.
I can never spell it right. I'm fucking this close because it's such nonsense gibberish shit
Yeah,
that you
I
can
was
never
like,
call out.
when I first met you, I was like,
GCHNY,
I'm
I
calling
think
you
is what
fucking
we said.
Chad. Yeah, because I didn't know how to pronounce anything in that fucking word name.
Yeah, and there was just Gitchnai Adam, and then it was Gitchnai Adam 5. And
I thought your name was Adam when I first met you because like it had 80 AM in there, and I was like, oh, this bitch is still in my name.
yeah, bro, that's everybody called me. I used to get called Adam all the time. That was a big part of the reason why I changed to Rush. Like I was sick of explaining it.
And that was a big deal too, because you changed to Rush. What I think it was like Black Ops 2. No, later than that.
Nah, had to be later than that. Had to be like MW3 or even
No, it was Ghost. No, it was
Ghost?
Call of Duty Ghost.
Okay,
was
yeah,
Ghost.
because I remember that was a big deal too, because everyone's like, oh, you changed your name, and you actually stuck with that new name, so that's good. It's good. You have Rush
Yeah,
Melody.
I kind of want to get I kind of want to get rid of Mello and just do Rush MLC. Like that's it.
underscore
Yeah, 'cause I have-
69 420 blaze it.
Added to
XX
my gamer tag.
XX Rush MLC 69 420 blaze it.
Yeah.
XX
Yeah.
underscore.
I think thanks, Craig.
I got you.
Yeah, I think the easiest thing to say about me, like I am like by far the worst player in MLC. No questions asked. There's no debate about it. I'm the worst, but it's cool.
Listen, all our backs hurt a little bit carrying Chad, but we spread the work out together and we get the win.
Even on our worst days, when we were pub stomping back in the day, like no one could hold us. I remember doing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, the Call of Duty Elite tournaments. We used to run those. Like teams would not even get like points compared to us.
Remember we had a
Back,
couple
Chad,
Call of
back
Duties
before
over
we
100
had
win
kids
streaks.
and
Yeah.
had, was able to just get on whenever the hell we wanted. Yeah, those were the days. man.
Listen,
Man,
we grew up. We
definitely grew up.
But that's
Chris,
why that's why we're more official.
Chris, what about your background in joining MLC
Agreed,
and
Crack.
getting to know everybody? Give us little details.
And I didn't even like these guys at the beginning. I was just playing. I was like, man, Adam knew you guys, so
Now you die for us.
now we traveled the country together. You know,
Boom.
I mean, besides Chad, you know, that's
Damn.
a story for later days.
No,
But,
give us a little bit of your background on your gaming experience and everything like that, Chris.
Oh man, I honestly didn't even start really playing until Modern Warfare 2. Maybe a little bit World at War, but that wasn't a game that I enjoyed at all. So, and I just started out. My gamer tag was just C Flores. I mean, I guess it hasn't changed much because I just added an ML. So, but I mean, it's been crazy, like getting to know all you guys over the course of fucking 11 years, 12 years.
True story.
Dude,
I talk with you guys more than everybody else that you see. I mean,
yeah.
when you
Honestly,
how many other friends do you talk to?
I can go drive down the street and see,
Yeah,
It-
I mean, you got 3+ hours every night. Adds up. I don't do that with people that are nearby.
Nah.
I mean, definitely dope. Meeting everybody, and the trips we've taken and
Memories we've made.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
And but it's cool because like we make daily memories though. Like that for me is like what is so unique about our group. Like, gotta remember, like we all met at a time where like the idea of having internet friends was still not like accepted that much. Like I remember when
It's
we
still
first
the
made
same
that
thing
first
right
trip
now,
to
though. I tell
Anaheim.
people I've known you guys for fucking 10 years, 11 years, whatever, and they're like, "What? How do you just meet somebody gaming?" I was like, "Man, I don't. It happens, you get to know these guys. You get to,
Listen,
you
and we get some, we lose some, but you know the right ones when you find them.
Yeah, I mean the core group has always been the core group. Like I would say that us four are the core group. Like
Justin was
we've
there too.
No, Justin's the
Justin
core
came.
group too.
Justin's the core group, okay, but I'm saying like as far as like from the very beginning, like Justin came a little
Yeah.
later with kid playing with kid and stuff like that and joining the group.
Yeah.
He became a part of that core group. But I'm saying like
Mhm.
from the original like starters, like this is pretty much like we've seen every person come and go, and we've seen fucking group chats get bigger, group chats get smaller, people.
Because we're all toxic as fuck, so we push them all away.
Yeah, I mean,
we roast each other too fucking hard. They just can't fucking take the roast, all right?
There's some people that can hang for 10 years. There's some people that can only get a year and then they want to kill themselves.
Too soft. They're too soft. If you can't deal with the daily roast, hourly roast even, then you ain't gonna last.
You throw them in the group chat, and they don't even respond in there. They're like, "Yo, fuck this," and bounce.
But we've had like I said, we have had a lot of people come and go. Obviously, Voodoo gave a little bit of his insight at Slowcom, like 2 days and all that, and coming into the PS4. I started playing PS4, PS3. I mean, I had the Cold Killer account for a very long time, back to the PS2 days. But I would actually get home from school. I would hop on my brother's PlayStation, and I would play with these guys until he basically made me get off when he got home. So that's how we started, and then I finally got my own PS4. I may have gotten it for Christmas or something. I don't even remember. But we all started playing together. Obviously, I wanted my brother in that group. We were yelling across the house from each other. My mom used to get pretty pissed because I would die, and this is before the time like the party chats and all that. So I would die in S&D, and I'd be yelling over there, "He's fucking behind you!" across the whole goddamn house. And it was a good time, I think another reason why we split the group is because we did have too many people. So we had we had 9-10 people on at a time, and certain people wanted to play with certain people. Like I always wanted to play with my brother, obviously. And there were some people that I'll admit, I remember these times. My brother wasn't the best gamer. My brother wasn't the best because he didn't start playing when I started playing. I've always had this natural talent for Call of Duty. But
honestly, I didn't even play until I met everybody like consistently. I just kind of like casual. But
he was a casual player, and he was fine with that until basically his little brother started showing him up. Said, "Hey, you gotta get better. Got better. You're not gonna make the cut." You know what I'm saying? But a couple of the guys are like, "We don't want to play with your brother. He's not that good." I'm like, "Well, first off, the whole team's not that good. You got like 2 people up here, and the rest of the squad like down here. So like you guys can't be making accusations like that. So like that's why I kind of wanted to split off, because I mean I remember Fran and Lou giving me some shit about my brother playing with us, and I wasn't having that shit,
Still the bitch.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we got some new additions. Justin's been around with us for a while, aka Swizz OG, aka Stillborn.
I couldn't even tell you what his new name was until you just said it. He's always be still to me. This fucking guy.
When you watch this, Justin, Swizz, nah.
Whack. I like Swizz. I like Swizz. This different. Stillborn. It's a fucking dead baby. I don't want to call him dead baby all the time.
I mean,
You just change it to still.
It is
You
an
could have just
improvement.
still. It was still. That's it.
Yeah,
Nobody
we
called
always
said
call him
still
still.
for him. So,
But Swizz is fine. It's an
what
improvement.
was his mentality when he made that shit?
You know what his mentality was? He put a denim suit on, probably, with cornrows, like that rapper, whatever the fuck his name was, Britney Spears or whatever, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just remember him. He had like a cowboy hat on and like some denim ass suit, and I can picture that guy being named Swizz. All right, I don't know if that was his name, but
Swizz. But you got to add the OG, Swizz OG.
OG, because obviously Justin did it before him. So,
But Justin's actually from Texas. He's our only member from Texas. We're actually all scattered out around. Like we said earlier, we can't just drive 20 minutes, 3 hours to meet each other. I mean, we're scattered all over the United States. Pete and Crack, they started off in New York together. Me and my brother.
Pete and Crack, huh?
So,
Pete and Crack.
Yeah,
Chad,
say people.
Chad and Crack. They,
although, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm Jersey now.
yeah,
It's disgusting. I know. I'm sorry,
Yep.
but I will claim it. I will claim it.
Jersey is better than where I'm at right now. I'm in New Mexico. Ugh. The shithole. There's nothing
I'm in a
everywhere.
dumpster fire. You're like just in a dumpster.
No, this is where they made Breaking Bad. That's how bad it is. But so we have what? Me, Chris, Chad, Pete, Justin, and then we have 2 more members in the group. I would say Gabe joined officially the group maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Black Ops 3. Black
Black
Ops
Ops
3.
Yeah.
We
Well,
started
I got-
actually.
He played with us before him, but we kind of hated him. At least I did. Now I love
No,
the kid.
because I'm
Not
the
gonna
one
lie.
that actually brought Responsive onto the crew because I met him in my, I would say Modern Warfare 3 days. We were playing GBs together. It was me, him, Diesel, and this other guy named Proper Dades. That's when I started playing my competitive side. And I started playing GBs with them. And I met Responsive through that. We actually clicked really well. We played a lot of duos together. I knew he was a good kid. He's obviously younger than all of us. But he was a good.
He was what, like barely 18 when he started playing?
No, when I started playing with him, I was probably 18, 19. And I think
I
he
mean,
was
like when he started playing with us. 'Cause that fool-
when
he
he
was barely like of age,
I think
legal.
when he got in the group
We
chat,
had
he
to
was-
like,
no,
we had to
he
like,
was-
we were like, hey, yo,
he was
Pete,
18.
chill, Virginians over here,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was 18 when he started. No, he was 19. When he really started playing with us every day, he was 19.
okay, 19. I mean, still young
Yeah.
compared to all of us. We were all in our 24s, 27, 29,
Well, now,
30s
yeah.
for other people.
Shit.
But
Yeah, I think I was 30. No, 29. I was 29. Crack was 30.
shit, you old fucks.
I'm the MLC old man, but what you gonna do?
Basically, Gabe goes by Responsive. We've known him. I've known him personally the longest, but he's really clicked with the team. Really,
I don't even know what his real name is. I'll be honest. There's like facts that goes back now for a while. Apparently, I've never used his real name.
This is true. You always call him Responsive.
He's always responsive. He's never Gabe.
He's never Gabe.
Never Gabe.
Never.
Sorry, Gabe. You're never Gabe. Maybe I'll try. I'll try better. Maybe. Probably not.
I would say the last of the newest edition, which kind of came by surprise. He started playing with us a lot more. It was my cousin Georgie,
Mhm.
aka Chewy. You guys are still a little bit on the fence with him. He's a young cat, but he's pretty fun. He's our backpack, and Blackout definitely carries all the band-aids for us. But he's a good kid. I've obviously known him my whole life. He's my cousin, but
Have you?
yeah, my whole life, not his. Or, wait, his whole life. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Don't worry about it, Pete. All right.
That's you're asking
the-
too many harsh, big questions for him to understand right now. I think.
Yes. Yeah. I can't put me on the spot like that.
Damn.
Damn.
That rounds up 7 of us, so it's going to be kind of interesting when
Yeah.
Modern Warfare drops because I don't know
Yeah.
if they're going to have 6-player lobbies, 5-player lobbies, but we'll figure it out. Obviously, not. We all have lives and schedules and stuff now, so we don't get on as much as we used to. But we still, we still rock 4-man blackout lobbies pretty much every night.
Oh yeah. And as people drop out, people jump in. It works.
We make it work.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Let's be realistic. I mean, we can definitely make this work.
It's like we're in marriage counseling right now.
Like, yeah,
guys, if we just communicate and tell each other how we're feeling, we can fill a party.
I want to fill your party.
No, but okay, the fucking Black Ops, this current one.
Yeah.
First multiplayer gaming since what?
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, the multiplayer. No, I liked pubs in Advanced Warfare. Where I stopped playing pubs was Infinite Warfare, or Infinite.
Dude,
Infinite.
I don't think any of us even played Infinite Warfare.
I'm like ranked 20, maybe.
That year was like the least gaming anybody's.
Yeah. That year we only had the group chat pretty much. None of us were really gaming.
And that's why we're back with the Modern Warfare. The alpha was fantastic, and that really, I think, ignited our fire to get on Blackout now more than we have been. Because for me, Black Ops 4 was just not good. I'm not a fan. But after playing the alpha,
that whole game was a giant disappointment from every level. Multiplayer is just not smooth. It's very unbalanced. Like the Blackout, and Adam, you said it a long time ago, and I still to this day agree with you. It's not that it's bad. It's just that the games are too long. It's too much. Like, they need to cut out 4 to 5 minutes of the entire total game time that you play in that game.
Correct. Yeah. The circles just move in too slow. They don't provide enough damage. I mean, we're going into final circles with 30 plus people in them. And then it gets so hectic that you get in one gunfight with a team that you're pushing out. 2 other teams come behind you that were just camping in buildings, the whole game. They shoot you in the back for their first kill, and it's not rewarding, I mean,
no, it's not.
we're you guys know me. I've always been a fast-paced player, but when these kids can sit in buildings for like the whole game and not move, and then you get shot in the back by them, it annoys the fuck out of me. Like, the only time I had fun on Black Ops 4 was playing League play, and then that's even got to the point where it's trash now. I mean, they did so many updates, changed so many guns, and it's just not as fun as it used to be. I mean, Black Ops 3, I think we played Black Ops 3 for 3 years?
Yeah, I mean, we had to get through the other Call of Duties with all this nonsense. And even that game took me a while to get into. The advanced movement was just not for me.
But I felt like
Chad
Black Ops
Zombies.
3,
man, even he didn't play zombies this game.
Oh yeah, no.
And he
Chad's
just
Chad, listen,
zombie
they
monster over here.
They took a game mode from World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, right? A proven mode that worked in a game that was wildly successful, and they changed the entire core mechanics of the game for no reason. And they paced out the story of the game. It's just too long. Like, we're still waiting for DLC 4. Like, we still want an end to the Ether story, and all the maps are just, I don't know. They're underwhelming. All the maps are remakes and reused animation from other games, just blended into new maps. It's just been weird, and the perk system is weird. Like, Crack, you remember how, like, you used to take, like, you'd go get, like, your core 4 perks, right?
Yeah.
In this game, you have I think 16, I think is the number, perks that you have to.
You can carry them at the same time?
No. There's 16, and you have to pick the 4 that you want, and then one of them has like a special ability slot, and if you put the perk in there, it has like a bonus perk on top of it, and it was
too much.
It was just too much.
I mean, look at back World at War days. I mean, the Easter egg was finding a radio and hearing some backstory. Or even, I don't even know I think it was Black Ops 2, maybe, where you had to, like, shoot the things out of the window and stuff and chase balls. Like, it became too much of a chore.
Yeah.
And the only way to possibly even begin to know how to do it was to watch a YouTube video of someone doing it already. Like, there's no way you can figure it out on your own.
Oh yeah, that's
And I think,
that's
and I think that takes the fun out of it, because now you're just trying to do steps. You're not trying to like solve mysteries
Yeah,
and stuff.
you're not
like,
trying to figure it out on your own. You're actually just following a tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
mean,
As
Zombies
someone
was a
who's done
disappointment.
all of the Easter eggs, I don't know how the fuck people figured these things out. I will say though, when the new zombie maps come out, a large part of the zombies community, and it's a lot larger than most people think. It's like probably like 250,000 people, I'd say, that are like really into the story, and that community all watches the videos and like helps each other figure it out, and it's kind of a cool community thing.
But the problem is all the data miners, I'm sure, on with the PC game, they can't, isn't how they find a lot of these steps is just the data mining, which takes the whole fun out of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There's been so much data mined, and oh man, dude, what happened this year? With the very first map, right? Like people were like stuck on the maps, and then a tester from Treyarch who got fired went on Reddit and literally told everybody step for step how to do everything. That Nuketown Zombies was coming. What happens with the chaos story? Like it like ruined all the hype.
Yeah, it takes the
Like,
fun
and
out
that
of it.
was-
Takes the fun
Yeah,
out of it.
There's
that
one
was-
salty
and that was-
employee.
Yeah, like
You're
no,
never
like,
gonna work in that field again, that's for sure.
he got sued though. Like I know he got sued. Like and like they took it down off Reddit because it was like, but you know people have screenshots of it. But
Of
like
course.
yeah, like all the Easter eggs, bro. It was like everyone struggling magically. Oh, Easter egg solved.
Yeah.
Cool.
Takes the fun out of it. Now your community is not searching for answers and stuff. And like I said, that's the same with the data mining. Like I've heard some of the YouTubers have the Easter eggs completed before it's like even on the pre-download of the patch, they're already going through it before the patch is even like live. They already know how to do it because they've found stuff in the code.
Right. A perfect example, right? So DLC 3 was Nuketown Zombies, which is the second to last map of the Ether story, right? And a week before the game, before the map came out, somebody data mined and pulled the whole audio from the ending cutscene out.
Right.
And then it's just like,
trash.
oh, all right, so like
I can
it's
Chad is crushed, man.
Chad is
No,
so.
it
he's
kills the community, man. Like it takes the fun out of it. Like for me, I enjoy watching it, and then when it just kind of gets ruined. Like I remember for fucking Revelations, Joe, when Revelations came out, dude, they were stuck on one step for 7 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wish Chad's fucking like his hype for zombies.
Put this much effort into multiplayer.
that the passion in his voice right now for zombies is unbelievable.
It's
I'm
honestly
trying. Listen, I've been playing a little bit better lately. I've been trying to really focus on getting
After Adam
better.
yelled at you.
I did the try, guys. I did the try.
We're not gonna bring that up again about me yelling at people. No. Okay, I got a question for all of you guys right now. You guys can choose who answers first, whatever. What is your favorite Call of Duty that was underrated?
Ooh, Ghost.
Ghost. Yep.
Ghost.
Ghost
Ghost
was
got
fun.
so much freaking hate, but I mean, it was solid.
Ghost multiplayer. Ghost multiplayer was fun, and fucking Extinction was fucking dope, man. Like, I wish that Extinction came back. I would play the shit out of Extinction. And me and P Dubs last summer, not this summer, last summer, him and I went through and we platinumed every single fucking map in Extinction. It was awesome.
Ghost was dope
Just
though.
a-
because-
Hey, Extinction. I forgot about
Ran
Extinction.
smooth.
That was good. Even the survival mode was good. The round-based survival mode.
But yeah, the Ghost was overall like a smooth running game. Like the guns felt good. Like they had fun game modes like Blitz. Blitz, you can go in and that was fun. Blitz was hella fun.
Blitz.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that mode didn't come back to like competitive because I mean obviously the
It was
advanced movement game,
strategic.
that would have been
Speaking
harder.
of game modes, Uplink from
Uplink?
Advanced Warfare was.
See,
on
that's the game I go with.
that
Like
That was the fun. Like that was fun. Uplink because it gave you something else besides shooting. You know.
Yeah, like you had to use the objective and you had to work as a team. No, that's one game that like gets so much flack because obviously that's when the jetpacks came out. But
Yeah.
I loved Advanced Warfare. Like the movement you could do, the game modes they had, like it just felt good to me. Like I've always been a cracked out player, so like being able to move across the map so quickly, especially in S&D, planting the bomb and being out of there within seconds, so you don't have to worry about getting traded out every time you plant the bomb. I mean, in Black Ops 4, even like you plant the bomb in S&D, it's almost a guaranteed death. You know, like
Yeah.
they'll shoot you as soon as you plant the bomb. So like in Black Ops 4, I'll play League play, and they'll go through rounds of not having like the bomb planted. Like we'll play a whole game of like a 5 to 6 round 11 game, and the bomb wasn't planted once. It's insane. Like as far as I go, like Advanced Warfare would be my game that I chose. That one of my favorite games that was underrated because a lot it got so much slack because of the movement. But I felt like it was a solid game.
Yeah.
The pubs were fun for Advanced Warfare too.
You know,
There are a lot of people who love Advanced. For as much hate as Advanced Warfare gets, right, and a lot of it's from OG gamers, faster players like yourself rave about the movements in Advanced Warfare.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
all
what
I remember.
that's my
All I
point.
remember is Advanced Warfare when we went to what's it Ontario for our MLG event, and we got smacked. That's all I
by,
remember.
by little kids named Dunkin' No Donuts.
Dunkin' no donuts. We'll
I mean,
never forget that because we got smashed. Man.
it was. To be fair, we did no practice going into it, and we're going with 3 people that have never played like competitive at that level. So like,
Like,
it was still fun, like getting to play in the atmosphere. I mean, the first whole series, we couldn't even communicate to each other because we forgot daisy chains. You know, I felt like if we would like that just started the weekend off so fucking bad. And after that point, it was like, oh, let's just play for fun, and then we got smacked. So, but
Smacked.
I would
What-
never forget that team name because how do you forget a team called Dunkin' No Donuts that beat the shit out of you? You know?
yeah, I mean, and it's like a 13-year-old on the other side standing up and
And
yelling at
talking
us.
shit, right?
He was talking
He was
shit.
yelling.
He was in the losers bracket too. I didn't understand. Like, how is he talking shit? But this little kid, man, he sent us home. He sent us packing.
He
But
sent us back.
okay, on the opposite topic, what game do you
Is
think?
the most overrated.
No. What we'll go to that right now. But what game do you think started the decline of Call of Duty? Like the actual like, we're not playing pubs. We're not playing Infinite. That was
For
the
me-
final stall for you.
I didn't play. I played the beta. Seemed all right. This is cool. When the game came out, I got 5 hours into it, and I was like, didn't play it at all.
That was your game that made the decline for you.
That was a year that we didn't even really play because if we
Yeah.
played it, was Black Ops 2. We ended up
No,
going
no,
back
right.
to. Wait, 3.
Were you talking about Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare?
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, no. We stayed playing Black Ops. Black Ops 3, we played for 2 years.
Yeah.
And
It was
then we
all
played
of Black Ops
World War-
3 and then all of Infinite Warfare, correct?
Yeah, and then all of Infinite Warfare. And then we played World War II for a while. And then we actually switched back to Black Ops 3 for a little bit. And then we kind of just stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
I just stayed playing zombies. Like that. That's what I was mainly playing.
Well, so that would be your decline too, like the game that killed pretty much Call of Duty for a while was Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, is that it didn't kill it. See, no, no, because Black Ops 3 was so good that we stayed playing it for that long.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
See,
So I actually say that Black Ops 3 is when the decline of Call of Duty happened because that game
100%.
and this is not just an opinion thing. This is literally the sales numbers of Black Ops 3 are fucking incredible. I mean, the number one selling DLC of 2017 on the PlayStation Store was Zombie Chronicles.
Yeah.
It outsold every other major release DLC. Period.
And that was standalone too, right? Like it wasn't even in the past.
Yeah, no, that was standalone. That was I believe it was $25 or $30 or something like that.
$25 for zombie maps.
And that's why I actually attribute Black Ops 3 being the game that started the decline, because World War II, Infinite Warfare was not a good game. World War II was good, but it got really, really, really stale. It was not a great balance between modern and past, and it just felt too
low.
old.
I don't even remember it, and I got the dark matter chrome camo in it. Like, so I mean, I played a decent amount. Couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yeah.
Except the hub. I like the hub. I'll tell you that. I did like the hub.
I was not a fan of World War II. Like, if I want to play that slow pace of game, I would have played Remastered. You know, like Remastered's more fun than World War II, and it wasn't a good game in my opinion. Like, there was just the movement was too chunky. The guns were not what we're used to. You know, they made all these advancements in the games and made the guns more and more advanced, and just go straight backwards. Like,
it
back
was
to
too
World
much.
War II. It was too much.
It was too much. And dude, like, and honestly, that gun selection too, like, bro, like the zombies sucked on World War II. The first map was okay. Every other map after that, it was literally just trash. The story.
You would think that's the prime. I mean, that Nazi zombie. That's how it started.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole basis behind it.
But they do need to bring back that hub. I would love to see that going forward, where if someone's going to the bathroom break or something, you can at least mess around and go to the firing range or jump around on things. At least it give you like something to do for like 5 minutes, just staring at the lobby.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Like, and there was like little Easter eggs in the hub too.
Like Easter eggs,
stuff like that.
Till you brought up the firing range, the hub thing, I was trying to figure out in my head what you were talking about. But that was a good idea.
He's just sitting there quietly because he doesn't know
those wheels are just like this. Turn.
I saw smoke coming out of his camera.
Smoke coming up. I was trying to
no,
like when I think of the hub, there's a bar down the street from me called the Hub. So
no, I actually agree with you. Like, as far as multiplayer, I feel like Black Ops 3 was the last good multiplayer, and it wasn't even that good because the point of the specialists, like, you guys know me, I've always been an anti-specialist person. Like, why should someone get this gun that can kill someone in one bullet when they're 3 and 20? You know, I'm out here popping off. I'm 24-0, about to get a nuclear, but I get killed by this guy that has an annihilator with one bullet because he just simply was playing. Like, he didn't get no kill streak, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what made me mad about multiplayer. I mean, obviously you guys seen my multiplayer videos for Black Ops 3. Like, I was obviously pretty good at that shit, but it's still like getting nuclears in that game was so much more difficult with added specialists, which catered to worse players.
Dude, the thing about gravity spikes, people would just sit in the corner. God. The second you walk into a room, splash. And you can't defend it. You can't do anything about it. Like, nothing.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel like that's the game where they made it to a point where, like, they made the conscious decision that they're gonna make the games easier to attract more players, because players that obviously go in and get smacked and they're getting one kill for every 25, they're not going to retain the game as long as players that are going 45 and 2, you know?
Right. In Black Ops 3, they didn't just add that to multiplayer. They also added that into zombies with the introduction of gobblegums, which were things that you could earn, like just like when you're opening crates and stuff like that. It's kind of no different than that. And in that game, like, they had perkaholics where you get it and you instantly get all the perks. You had shopping free, which made everything free for 1 minute. Like, you could almost open up an entire map with the shopping free. But the thing that was different about multiplayer versus zombies is that zombies, you could choose not to play with them. In multiplayer, like, there's no choice. Like, you're playing with people who are using specialists. And, like, that's where I can't agree with you more, is that, like, you can't control it. And these people can sit in a fucking corner and earn it and then just kill you while you're in the middle of murking everybody.
But yeah, because I mean it's time based on top of other ways to get it. So yeah, you're just gonna get it even if you're not participating.
Like
Yep.
going like the Call of Duty Black Ops franchise going from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3, where in Black Ops 2, if you were the better player, you punished the other team so much that to the point where they couldn't come back. You know what I'm
Had a
saying?
rage quit.
Yes.
Yeah. They either left the game or they just knew it was over because you would get your streaks, you would call in your swarm, your dogs. I mean, they're killing them as they spawn up. You're sitting in the hard point for a good 45 seconds to 60 seconds with literally no one touching you because you're outperforming the other team. Whereas in Black Ops 4, I mean, they have so many freaking specialists that they can shoot down your helicopter with an annihilator. You know, they can shoot down they can flamethrow you, grab slam, everything, and it brings them back into the game simply because of time aspect. They didn't do anything special to earn that specialist.
Now, what do you guys, just jumping forward to the new release, Modern Warfare? What do you guys think of kill streaks not rolling? You can't loop your streaks. So
Well, isn't there a perk? Isn't there a perk?
There's a perk that lets you do it, but that's it. One perk that lets you do that. And there's another perk that allows your score streaks to help earn, or kill streaks, because we're off score streaks, we're on kill streaks. Earn your next one. So your chopper will earn your juggernaut or whatever. But other than that, if you're not using either of those two perks, which are a valuable spot, you don't it doesn't sound like constant UAVs and stuff. So I mean, map awareness and
there's also no HUD.
everything,
There's also no HUD. There's no mini map until you get a UAV, and you can get a personal UAV and a group team UAV.
Two kill, I think, is a personal, and I think 3 for a team.
Yeah, and then besides that, if you don't get any streaks, you don't have a mini map.
Yeah.
So I mean, but
Yeah,
you see your teammates through the walls.
Adam, but is this not exactly like what a player like you has been specifically asking for? Like nothing in the game to completely overpower you as a player or team.
Map awareness and stuff like those kind of skills are going to make a huge difference.
I feel like in the public scene with no mini map, it's gonna allow people, because you know how people get with camping and stuff. It's gonna allow people to camp more easily because they don't have to worry about shooting their gun and then moving because they're not showing up.
You still show up though. You on the bottom of the of your screen. There's a compass like Black Ops 4 style blackout, and you'll see red dots at least in the direction. So I mean, there is a little bit of.
I mean, I want to actually get on and play the multiplayer
next week, guys. Next week.
Next week's the multiplayer. Obviously we played a lot of the alpha beta, and that ran really smooth. So obviously
smooth.
It's a different game mode with inside the game.
Besides the damn shotguns.
Besides the goddamn shotguns.
Those things are going to be beasts in multiplayer. I'll tell you that much.
The Deagle fucking slaps. The Deagle slaps so hard. One shot headshot. But I mean, like I said, in that game mode, the rules are obviously changed a little bit more. Like there's minuscule health and all that. But what I feel like the most important thing they did for public matches is, like you said, the kill streaks. Like they went actually back to kill streaks instead of score streaks. I mean, you can get score streaks off of just assists and stuff like that. No, you actually have to kill the person to be able to earn your kill streaks, which is, I feel like, going to limit the amount of players earning kill streaks consecutively.
No, I feel you. But
I think it's just going to be balanced. I think this game is going to help return me back to like a close to 1 kill death ratio. I'm hoping, because
this guy's got fucking shooting for the stars over here. But you know what they say, right? Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you fall among the stars.
Wait, no, I don't think that my
Chad's just gonna be fucking trying to get out of the atmosphere.
No, dude, I'm telling you, in BO4, my kill death ratio is not that atrociously atrocious.
I don't know if it's BO4. I think it's like mine's like a 2.2, but in Blackout it's like a 2.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys are beasts. Guys are beasts.
Always been from 1 to 1.
Fucking show up.
Even consistency is key. You know what I mean?
But
for sure.
I would say this is the only game besides Infinite Warfare, which we all just played Black Ops 3, This is the only game where I get on Black Ops 4 and don't play public matches. I mean,
Yeah.
because the public, like I've tried. I've played Search and Destroy public matches. I've played like kill confirmed stuff. It's just the weapons that they've dropped in the DLCs are so dumb that I don't want to play. Like, there's a sniper rifle that shoots rockets. Like, what is that? I
haven't
got
even
hit with
played
that
it
the other
enough.
day.
That's the
Search and
crazy
Destroy,
thing.
and I was like, I'm not playing this anymore. So I just play League play. If I'm not playing League play, I'm playing Black
You
Ops.
don't have the sniper rifle rocket launcher in your
I
arsenal?
actually earned it. I earned it. I haven't played with it yet because I'm like, this is stupid. Like that brings us all the way back to the Advanced Warfare though. Like Advanced Warfare member clubs where you can buy crates and they would
Crate
give you
guns,
special
man.
guns like the
Those were OP as
Obsidian
fuck.
Steel,
Yeah,
from
if you
the
didn't have the
Battlefield
crate,
3.
if you didn't get those guns out of there, you were getting smoked.
Oh yeah, you were
Yes.
getting melted because those guns added extra damage, extra accuracy, extra fire rate. The Obsidian Steel from Black Ops 43 or from Advanced Warfare, the BAL, that was the most powerful gun I think I've ever played with because that gun just melted people in like 2-3 bullets. There was no chance.
Word. Yo, Adam, slide over a little bit. You're out of frame here.
Not a
We want to
I'm
see
in
your
the-
beautiful face.
I'm in the middle of my frame.
I don't know. On my screen, you got like your face was like not even in there.
He's good on mine.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Now, I mean, now he is. Before he was like,
Pete's-
all I
Pete's
saw was his fucking.
it's fucked
All I
up.
saw was like this one thing of his headphone. He was
Good.
like, "You're like this."
I was hiding.
So,
No,
shit.
when we talked about Call of Duties and all that, what do you guys think about Call of Duty franchising next year?
I just want to see what the damn team names are already. All right, I want to know what my New York team is going to be called.
You got some of
Because
you got
That's
three
my
of the-
ride or die, no matter what they're called or who they are. But I want to know who I'm cheering for.
three of the
Yo, did
biggest
you
teams
see
not
in
even
that thing
competing.
that-
in it
You
because-
saw what Chris sent, right? The Mets are the affiliates of the New York team.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sports
Like,
teams
he's
are ones that
Sterling,
pick up
that's
teams.
the
What's the buy-in? It's like 20 million, right?
25 mil.
Yeah.
Maybe
So I
more
mean,
than
you
that.
need big money backing, and that's
Uh,
not even
the
paying your
buy-in
players
for
yet.
a
That's
city-
just the buy-in.
That's just a
Start.
spot.
Yeah.
Start. The city spot starts at 25 mil. Obviously, other people can bid for that. Like Los Angeles had two teams. I believe I heard that the Los Angeles bids were upwards in the words of like 65 to 70 million for the spot.
I just hope the New York team doesn't have the Overwatch name because that would be horrible.
Oh,
No, they can't because
All right,
they
thank
have to have a
God.
different logo,
well,
different
it
name.
was listed
No.
in there, or the name wasn't listed for New York, right?
No, just the Overwatch team was listed out there. We still don't know what they're going to be.
Yeah, because I mean they still have to run their logos and name and
But
colors.
like, how's that
through-
working? There's still 3 teams that need to buy in.
Yeah, they still have
uh,
time. But the
but
crappy
the
thing about those
contracts-
3 teams,
You can start buying up players now, though.
yeah,
no?
you can start buying players now. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so they're
those crappy
just
things,
screwing
those 3
themselves.
teams that haven't got in yet, they're basically I don't know if they already have spots. They just haven't announced them. So
Yeah.
basically, you're going to be behind the trend of picking up other players that teams that are already established have. Like
Yeah,
Envy's
I-
already scouting players, Toronto's scouting players, Minnesota's scouting players. I'm just
Yeah.
excited to see who these last 3 cities are. I heard rumors that one Houston, because Houston is trying to buy the guy that bought the Overwatch League from Houston. He's trying to buy E United to turn them into a Houston-based team.
All right.
And then there's rumors that Phoenix is getting a team, which I highly doubt. And then
Or other sports teams. It's
And
gonna be.
You guys know this better than me. Like, so, like with Los Angeles, with their affiliates, like as Optic Gaming, like how does that work? We're not going to see an Optic with the new rules, so like they're just kind of be in the background and
hold
use
on.
their content on Optic channel.
so there's a possibility the Optic name stays with Los Angeles Optic because with them going
Okay.
to with Immortals buying them, Immortals already sold off the Houston Outlaws, which was Optic's other team.
Okay.
And then Optic Immortals purchased them to take their LCS spot. So if they take their LCS spot and name them Immortals, they're no longer going to be named Optic in LCS. So then they'll be able to use the name Optic for Call of Duty.
Wow.
Not be the same
They-
optic.
they-
It won't be Hex.
It won't be Hex,
Cryptic,
it's Optic.
Scum,
Yeah.
all that. It's going to be Immortals, just using
they're
basically that
basically
name.
using the name.
But if they get that name compared to every other team with their names, I mean, they're going to have a huge fan base just off the name.
Yeah.
I don't see it because a lot of people
They already
follow
know.
the green wall. They know what happened. They know they're not going to follow that team anymore just if it has the Optic name. If Hex
Yeah, but
gets a
those
team,
people,
they're
all those
all-
people that are maybe not super fans that know all this stuff and just know that's the one team that they remember from
of the OGs.
You know, yeah, they're you know, like for me, like I don't follow it that tight. I just be like, damn, Optic, I know that name.
Yes, but yeah, no, I mean, there's going to be some trickle from that, but it's just not the
Yeah.
same. They're not going to have any of the same players, the same owner, all that stuff. So, I mean, the diehard fans are going to obviously move away, but it's going to be weird if it actually plays out that way. LA Optic, I mean, they're going to be the only ones from the actual OGs that still have the name in it, because Envious obviously can't have Team Envious because they have an
Yeah.
LCS team and they have a Counter-Strike team named Envious.
100
They
Thieves
have-
going to New York.
Under these
No.
are not
Heard it
going
here
to Europe.
first. Heard it here
They're
first.
not even doing it. They're not
Yeah,
even buying it.
they've already announced that they're not buying in. Gen G has announced that they're not buying in.
Phase.
A lot of the FaZe Optic, like the original Optic, not buying in. It's just all these teams that pretty much put competitive Call of Duty on the map are not going to be there. And
Well, it's
the
a lot of
craziest
money.
thing,
It's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money, yeah. But the craziest thing is the only games this year that broke over 150,000 viewers, even during COD Champs, was Optic versus 100 Thieves matches. Like, how are they going to maintain that viewership without these biggest teams?
Dude, even how big Call of Duty is for people, like how many people actually play it, the competitive scene for Call of Duty is probably the lowest viewer amount for competitive, like the tournaments and even champs. You figure even with Fortnite, they had over million viewers for the World Cup, which is insane, you know, for a game. And
Well,
the payout too is crazy. The difference in it, you know.
But
Yeah.
also, like, things like Fortnite, Counter-Strike, those are global games. Call of Duty, the main Call of Duty players, the main Call of Duty teams, the main Call of Duty tournaments, they're all in the United States. I mean, we've had teams from other countries come and do well, like Australia, England. There's a couple Korean teams, I believe. But they've never broken into that where they fucking competitively can slay with teams from America.
Well,
No,
mostly
definitely. You gotta get that Asian market.
Console-
I mean, I look at like leagues and stuff.
A
Yeah,
lot
so
of the console gaming isn't as big as PC, so
Yeah.
you're limited to, I guess.
And plus the prize pool. I mean, the prize pool hasn't changed. They upped it from 4 players to 5 players this year, and they barely added another section to cover that 5th player. They didn't
Do we
make
know,
the
do we
prize
know what it's
pool
going to
big.
be going forward?
This is still going to be 5 to 5. So the layout of the teams are going to be 5 core players, and then you're going to allow, I believe, 2 substitutes and one other signing, like a benched player, I guess. So I believe you're gonna have 8 players. It's either 7 to 8 players per team that you're allowed to sign, and you're actually being able to rotate players in between maps. So,
In between
like,
maps, even.
Yes.
Okay.
So like if you're playing in a tournament, you can have like 2 S&D stars that you rotate in just for maps 2 and 5. Which is
I
insane.
I got screaming kids inside right now, guys.
Okay. You gotta take off.
Yeah.
I think we should call it an end. I mean,
All right.
we pretty much went through
Yeah.
everything. We can pick up where we started next week.
Sounds
Appreciate all you guys'
Yeah.
times.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
this was fun. Thanks everybody for
Thanks.
checking us out. We're gonna at least try and get one of these up a week, if not more. And we'll be doing streaming too. You can find us all on Twitter. Check us out on Twitch. We're MLC Gaming X. And if you have any questions, Joe, hit us up. We're here.
Yep.
Boom.
Peace.
We'll see you later.
That's it.
Peace.
All right.